The Subconscious Freedom Mastermind was the best investment I have ever made in myself in terms of healing, self-growth, and self-development. It exceeded any spa day, any type of self-care routine, any other course I've taken, and any other book I've read. It really was, without exaggeration, life-changing. The course itself is robust. It's intense. There are live calls, which you spend with a lovely community and Sarah teaching key concepts. There are pre-recorded video modules that are released. There are worksheets. There's everything you would need to dig into the world of the subconscious mind and subconscious freedom. The one thing I'll say is that our calls just always seemed so timely, because when you start this journey, you begin to have a heightened awareness of yourself and your behavior and your actions. And there were times, I remember a couple months in the course, where I would catch myself, in a triggered state with one of my teenage daughters, or, with a situation. And I could see that I was behaving and responding from this triggered state, but didn't yet have necessarily the tools to get freedom from that. And so there was that temporary moment of frustration. And then more times than not, I would join the call that we were having, our next group call, and Sarah would be teaching the exact modality on how to handle that exact type of situation. It was uncanny. And I wasn't the only one that experienced this type of interesting synchronicity. There was multiple people in the group chat who would make comments about how, they were experiencing this exact week, and it was perfect timing. And so it really was almost like divine timing. We went through the course in the most perfect way, being guided through the different tools and the different modalities. And it was almost like divine timing. And all of us in Sarah's community were on this beautiful healing journey together. The one thing I will say that was most impactful for me is I have two teenage daughters, and I used to parent from this very kind of place of being on autopilot and responding to triggers, and just kind of not really consciously and intentionally making decisions, especially about my actions. I was kind of in response mode a lot of the time. And one of the things this course has really helped me with is being able to stop, pause, reflect, and choose my response differently, without responding in a triggered state, without having that immediate visceral response that we get stuck in. I think it's normal as parents to have that, but to be able to have tools to stop that and respond differently is so powerful and so impactful, and has made such a difference for me, especially with my daughters. There's something really powerful about going to bed at night feeling proud of yourself because you've handled a sticky or a tough or challenging situation, and knowing that you've handled it in a way that you're proud of, in a way that your higher self would be proud of you. That in itself is priceless. And so I just have such heartfelt gratitude for Sarah. She is one of the most caring, kind, compassionate, supportive, heart-led people I've just ever experienced. And it's been such an honor and a privilege to have her as a coach and a guide and a mentor. And I have so much gratitude for the Subconscious Freedom Mastermind. Thank you, Sarah.